guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today to unpack the Demonic Origins event here. That is actually going to be the first event coming to the game where there's an opportunity to earn some of the Crimson demonic gear that is available now in terms of gear tier 19. There's also going to be some juicy 30 Void Knight shards, Gwenom, some Forge shards, and so forth. Some good characters across the board, but it's ultimately to be dependent upon what you want to be putting into this event if you want to be earning this. So a couple things to be mindful of, right? In order to actually work towards this event, which is coming actually in a couple days here, there is going to be orb fragments coming straight from the campaign nodes. You're also going to be needing to actually participate in Cosmic Crucible, and then as well making sure that you're actually aiming for this Astral Meteorite, which is going to add points to the monthly event. Also tied back to this is the web milestone component called the Inferno Prelude, and this is actually just super straightforward, going through and making sure that you guys are making your daily alliance donations, and then that's obviously going to add some points as well. Having said that, let's take a look at the event chart. So this is what's been posted now, so we can actually take a look. But you can see what I do like about this event is that there's going to be rewards here along the way for Photon, Miss Marvel Hard Light, Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes, Forge shards. And then, as you can see on the milestone 14 is kind of where you want to be gunning for, which is the Astral Meteorite. Beyond that is Gwenom and Void Knight shards. And again, starting off actually at milestone 17 is where you start seeing some of this new Crimson gear that you can add. And seeing how expensive it is in store, it is definitely going to be, nice to get an extra head start here if you want to work your way to that for sure. And if you go beyond that even, there's actually Crimson Alien Spores that you can funnel in either into your Hive Mind team or obviously Super Scroll himself. So definitely an opportunity, but how does it look in terms of, the opportunity here to score? Well, if you look at the bottom left, right, Cosmic Crucible is going to be adding 1,500 points per battle, which is going to add to the maximum limit here of 27,000 over the span of the 7-day event. We also have these additional orb fragments from campaign nodes, and we don't actually have clarity on how many points that's going to be. So I think my game plan personally anyways is going to be dependent on how much of the conversion is going to get added to that. And as well, you see there is going to be also a free claim that's going to get added. So as per usual, when I'm previewing here and preparing for the future events, I like to kind of game plan this up and put it into a chart, as you see here. So we do have a couple scenarios that we're going to play out, but as well, we need to be realistic of what they want to be obviously rewarding for folks free to play, and those that do want to put money into the game, they can obviously go beyond those milestone points maximum threshold for us. So if we work our way top down, guys, you can see what I've done is I've kind of laid out the different components of this event. On top of that, I've also added in the actual cores per day that you'd be spending if you're going to be utilizing power cores for campaign energy. So if you're using 200 power cores per day, it's going to give you 1,100 per day. If you're using 50 cores per day, it's going to be close to 740. And again, highlighting yellow is just kind of my guesstimate right now. I'm using 2 points per because I'm being conservative, because we just don't know how friendly some of these events are. So we're going to use the 2 points per conversion just to see how the points look overall. So that's 15,400 for the 200 core scenario, and then 10,360 for the 50 cores. Cosmic Crucible points are pretty straightforward. It's 1,500 per, so there's a max of 27k for both situations. And as well, the web milestone points does only provide up to 12,000 over the span of the 7 days. So even with the free claim of 500 points per day, it's going to give you about 3,500, again in yellow because we're using this as an estimate to see where we're going to be landing. So in the 200 power cores conversion spending per day, it's going to give you close to 58,000 points. Conversely, if you're spending about 50 cores per day, it's going to get you close to 53k. So there's actually not that big of a differential here in this situation because between the 200 cores per day versus 50, because we're only using a 2 points per conversion. Now, let's say if it's worth 4 points or even 6 points, that could very well change our game plan here. But as you can see, both situations, you're going to easily clear the milestone 14 on the bottom left here at 46,000 points, which is the Astral Meteorite. That's going to hit the monthly. That should always be the priority. Typically, what we've seen with the past events is that they usually allow an opportunity for folks to hit milestone 15 or 16. But unfortunately, that is quite a ways from milestone 17, which is the 95,000 points, which is also where you start earning some of that Crimson gear. So my game plan, guys, is I'm definitely going to be going for milestone 14. I don't even think we need to spend cap power cores, to be honest, to hit that. But if there's a really good conversion in campaign energy, I'm going to remap this out and see how feasible it is, because it would be nice to kind of get a head start on some of that Crimson gear. but based on my preliminary math right now, it's probably more of a spending milestone in terms of just either an offer or something to add to this significantly. At least the good news is that it's going to be a really easy event, and there's actually free Crimson gear if you're able to actually get a really good campaign conversion here. In the meantime, we're going to be conservative. We're going to see how this goes, but if there's an opportunity to take advantage, I definitely would recommend. Overall, it is going to be an easy event, and based on what we're seeing, even if the campaign event was only 1 point per, this is going to be an easy monthly item, at least to capitalize on and take advantage. So hopefully this helps you guys prepare. Let me know what you think in comments below. Let's see how this event's going to get detailed. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.